get another bonus mini game. Alright, what do we got here? Cold Front.
Ooh, yeah, this is always a pretty tough one. I have gotten better at this minigame, though.
Yeah, I've been very good at it a lot of times from what I've played out of it. Well, Toad's gone. And why is it lagging so bad all of a sudden?
Man, I was worried it was going to disconnect again, but thank goodness it didn't.
Alright, just you and me left. What? Come on! That didn't make any sense for how I got blown off there.
Yeah, that was definitely kind of unlucky for you.
Yeah, it really was right there. But I tried.
Yeah. Well, it does give me a lot of money, but a lot of questions still remain.
Alright, 2 more turns left to go, and Wario's now leaving. Alright, so Waluigi gets a 2. Let's find out what he's getting on this lucky space. Double dice. And it looks like Toad's gonna bring out the golden pipe.
Uh-oh.
Well, he could actually try to go for the star, or he could choose to go for the gate with this skeleton key that he has. Alright, he's gonna leave it closed.
Okay, well, at least that does ease my fears a little bit.
But now Toad's trying to make a comeback here.
Hopefully he doesn't win, because this is getting a little bit close for comfort. Obviously, if one of me or you wins, that'd be great, but computer player winning would definitely be pretty devastating.
Yeah, I definitely do say so in that regard. And next star's right there. A lucky space for Toad as well.
At least I'll have an extra star to come around if I use this golden pipe, but even still, I'm just gonna have to hope that I don't win a Bowser.
Alright, well, Toad got 7 coins there. Yeah, you're pretty much not really gonna have much of a choice but to bring that out.
Yeah, especially because all buying another one at this point would do is just be a waste.
Yeah, especially due to the fact that we only got a couple turns left. Well, this star right here is going to give you the lead.
Yeah. It's all going to come down to those juicy bonuses.
Yeah, there's a lot of riding on this, I will say that. Alright, next star's over there.
I think Waluigi's like right by that one too.
I think you may be right on that, but we'll see. Let me very quickly look at the board. Yeah, Waluigi is right near that.
Oof.
Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and bring out my mushroom. Ah, dang it. I rolled a 1 right there, but we can't But I can't have 5 of that mushroom for a total of 6. It looks like I am going to beat this Mega Koopa.
Well, that's good for your part at least.
Yeah, especially since I will get some more money. Alright, well, I didn't roll quite high enough right here to see this boo. But I still have a shop pop box right here. I'm not really too sure if I honestly want to bring that out right here. It just depends.
Keep in mind, obviously, there is the possibility that item store could come up as well, so there's also something to think about.
Yeah, that is true. Alright, Stamp Out's our next mini game.
Yeah, don't crash, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with the lag that is happening here, but it feels like it's really taking a while for it to respond.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I really hope the Switch 2 has better connections.
I hope so too right here, but we'll see. But either way, it still comes to show how this quality is for the online service right here that we gotta deal with. Oh, you barely got it by 2%.
Yeah, that was pretty close. But yeah, like I said, it's a joke that we're paying 50. I know Dominic said this a lot, but it's a joke that we're paying $50 a year for one that really is just not that good.
Yeah, I really wish that the quality on this would be a whole lot better right here, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Like I said, I only do it because of the fact that I love Nintendo games and play them online, but if it weren't for that fact, that would be demanding a much better service.
Yeah, I do agree that same way. I only pay for the service right here so I can enjoy these awesome games from Nintendo online. Alright, but anyways, it's down to the last turn here, so let's see what happens. Yeah, it makes sense for Waluigi to bring out the double dice since it is the last turn.
And I think I might know what he might be planning on shooting. Well, you know.
Oh! 2 of the same number for a bonus 10 coins.
Ooh.
So that puts Waluigi up to 3 stars.
You got a star.
I'm definitely gonna have to get lucky with my dice roll here. Because unfortunately I don't have anything that's going to be able to prevent me from, getting out of this Bowser pit zone.
Okay, well the next star's right there.
Oh, and if Waluigi gets this, that won't be good.
No.
Thank goodness he did it.
Yeah, that is very good news right there for sure.
Yeah. Like I said before, that ball is definitely something that can make or break aboard this, which is why I love it so much.
Yeah, I can't respect your opinion right there in that regard. Yeah, it didn't really matter where Waluigi went, because it was going to be a blue space for him either way. I also won for Toad, but let's see what he'll get on this lucky space.
He's not going to get a chance to ball.
Yep, he does get 7 coins though.
Alright, hopefully I can get lucky with this dice roll.
Let's see. Alright, it's a 7.
Okay, good, I do. Alright, that is enough. That is enough to at least ensure that, well, I'm not going to get this unfortunately, but this will still be enough at least to make sure that I don't have to force myself to see Bowser.
Well, it didn't actually really matter, because even if you were to stay on the byway, you would land on an item space, but we of course know it's pointless on the last turn.
Yeah.
But you are going to get 15 coins on that lucky space. Alright, now, do I want to just use my last item that I have, or do I want to risk the chance here to see Boo so I can steal away a star here? I probably am thinking right here that I want to try to have as much of an opportunity here to win this game, so I'm going to roll regularly in the hopes of trying to see Boo.
Alright, I figured you were gonna do that anyway.
Okay, I will roll high enough with a 6. Alright, now, I am going to do a star steal, and just because you're the birthday boy, Nick, I will be nice and not steal from you. So I'll basically steal from the computer player out here that's sort of pretty close to the lead, and that is Toad.
Thank you. And honestly, that's a good idea anyway, because even though Toad has been out winning this game, he is still very much a threat.
Yeah, but I gotta do what is right if we want to prevent the computer players from trying to win.
Exactly. Alright, well, at least that means that Waluigi's blocked out of this game, but as far as any one of me or Toad, it all comes down to the bonuses.
Yeah, at this rate, it's gonna get pretty close with you and me right here, but we'll have to see how these bonuses play out here in a little bit. Alright, may as well go ahead and take the lucky space on the left. And I get 15 coins from that. Okay, final mini game.
I gotta say, overall, this is a really good game, honestly. Really nice and competitive.
Yeah, totally. And we're finishing it off with Light Wave Battle.
Alright, well, let's see how this shakes out.
Alright, let's go. Ah, dang it, that wasn't a good start for me. Oh no! Come on! Oh, we both have one head left. Oh, I gotcha!
I knew I was kind of taking a risk there, doing that jump, but I was trying to do whatever I could to try to win that mini game, but GG.
Yep, I do appreciate it. Okay, so, now that the last turn is over, we're about to see the final results here, and then we will find out who the winner is going to be shortly.
Yep. Like I said, it all comes down to who gets the bonuses here.
Alright, so here's what star distribution looked like throughout the game.
Like I said, the only one left out of the win here is Waluigi.
But other than that, this is going to get very good from here. Okay, the first bonus is the Slowpoke bonus.
Oh, that's definitely not me. I rolled a lot throughout the game. That's Waluigi.
Alright, it's all going to come down to the second bonus here. What do we have? The shopping bonus.
That might be you, because you shopped a lot.
Oh! It's me and you!
Sweet, well, I think that means I win by points, because we both have the same amount of stars, but I have more coins than you.
Well, let's go ahead and find out. Yeah! It is you!
Yep, GG. Hey, that was a really good game, though, honestly. You definitely kept me on my toes throughout that.
Wow, that was very close. Let's see the awards that everybody got. So you have the mini game award, I have the item award, Waluigi had the balance award, and Toad had the coin award right here. But yeah, this was a close game that we had, but you had the advantage right here, even though we tied in the amount of stars, all because you had more coins compared to me. And basically, for how things played out right here on my last turn, if I were to take away from you, then I would have actually won this game.
Yeah, so you definitely kind of helped me win that, but regardless though, GG, and I also just noticed too that your stat is literally 666, so you kind of got the double number.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting with the numbers that I ended up with for both stars and coins. I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, what a close game that was, if I do say so myself. But of course, the only reason why I just didn't steal a star away from you in that last turn was because you were the birthday boy and all. And not only that, I wanted to make things interesting between me and you.
For sure, I definitely respect that either way. And like I said, it's not like Todd, didn't have a chance to win this game, so, it's not like it was a bad decision.
Yeah, I can't agree with that, but I'm not gonna complain at all. Even if I didn't win, I still very much had a great game with you, so this was definitely a very good showdown that we had.
For sure, great game.
But with that being said here, let's actually go ahead and check out our detailed results. So you and Waluigi tied each other for the most blue spaces with 7, while me and Toad had 4. Me and Toad had 1 red space, while you and Waluigi didn't have any. Me and Waluigi tied each other for the most lucky spaces with 6, while you and Toad had 5. None of us had any unlucky spaces. Toad landed on the most item spaces with 3. You and me both had 1, and Waluigi was the only one that didn't even land on a single item space. Me and you tied for Bowser with 2. Waluigi had 1, and Toad was the only one that didn't even land on a single Bowser space. Toad landed on the most event spaces with 2. Me and Waluigi had 1, and you were the only one that didn't even land on a single event space. None of us had any chance time spaces, and none of us had any versus spaces too. And if we go down to the party results here, Toad had Rich by 15 over you, and you did win the most mini games by 4 over me. And then you managed to win both showdown mini games. Me and you had shopping by 1 over Toad. I ended up using the most items by 1 over you. And I traveled the most spaces by 20 over you. And it looks like Waluigi had Slowpoke by 12 over Toad. And it looks like you ended up using 2 reactions. But yeah, what a game right there, if I do say so myself.
Yep, I also noticed that Waluigi apparently won 1 minigame, so that's kind of funny. He only won 1 minigame this entire game.
Yeah, that is kind of funny right there, now that you mention that. But, yeah. So anyways, that wraps things up here for this showdown on Super Mario Party Jamboree for the Nintendo Switch. And thanks to NickTheEnlightened here for joining me for this particular showdown right here. So this was certainly a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. I had a great time with this. I'm definitely glad we were able to plan this out for sure. And thank you for allowing me to do this as well. Hopefully, like I said, we can do this again for a future short special. Yeah,
we'll just have to wait and see when I'll do another one of these kinds of showdowns again later on right here. We'll just have to try to think about that. But anyways, we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.